Hi everyone, this is Attorney Belia Pena. I'm here to talk to you about your immigration case. I have a question for you though. Are you afraid of being deported? Do you have concerns that you one day might be detained? Those are very real concerns, and I think there's an urgency here that I want to talk to you about today because people are not doing enough. People are not asking enough questions. They're not getting the consultations that they need to be getting. I see many people going for the cheapest price. Cheap can get expensive. And I want to talk to you today about why. Every day in my practice, I hear stories about people who are concerned about not having documentation, about living with a family member who does not have documentation. And every day for the past 10 to 15 years, they've spent it going from home to school to work and home. They might go to the store every once in a while, but their whole lives are basically in a 10 to 20 mile radius. That's no way to live. You're living in the land of the free, and you have created a prison for yourself because you have no documents, you have no license, you have no social security. But the urgency that I want to talk to you about is getting that consultation. I want you to at least be able to initiate the discussion. Do you have any legal relief available to you? And I and my team will be able to help you to see and understand the truth of your case, the difficulties in it, and the consequences of either doing nothing or taking action and attempting to do something good for yourself, for your family, and for your children. Let me tell you the second reason why this is critically important. We just had elections not too long ago. This time next year, we will also be electing officials. But let me tell you something. Next year, we're voting for a new president, a new cycle. We don't know who that might be. Nobody knows who's going to win. But we certainly know who's winning in the polls right now. And if we ever have another president who is anti-immigrant, you can rest assured that they will be more than happy to evaluate your case. They will be more than happy to knock on your doors and try to get you deported without asking you about your rights if they believe you have any. They won't ask you about what's going on and what kind of sympathy story that you might have. They won't care that you've been here for 10 or 20 years and that you've raised your children and you've built a life here without documentation. They will not care. I saw it firsthand, and I will see it again if that happens again. It is much better to make decisions while you're living in relative peace right now, when it's less chaotic, when you're less scared. Let's face it, this is a scary conversation to have. And the thought of being behind bars is not a pleasant one. But it is less pleasant to live that reality. It is less pleasant to get deported to a country that you may not have visited for the past decade or so. The reality is having a conversation to understand where you stand in your immigration case is much easier than actually being deported. And I'll tell you the third reason that I'm bringing this up right now. Women, mothers especially, tend to leave themselves last. They take care of everybody else, their spouses, their US-born children, the children who were born in their home countries that they brought over here. Everybody else gets taken care of, and there's mom without any legal relief, without any legal documentation, at the most risk of getting deported. Mom is someone we should prioritize because we know firsthand how many sacrifices she has made. So if you're in this situation, give me a call, give my office a call to schedule an appointment. I normally charge $250 for an hour. A free consultation will be offered to you if you're able to show me this video and tell me that you saw this video and you would like to make a free appointment. That is how urgent I believe this situation is. Because the sooner we can have the discussion, the sooner we can create a possible plan for you, and the sooner we can get your papers filed to try to get you some kind of legal relief. Now, you might be in court right now, and you might already have this fear. You might have already experienced this fear recently. Court is very scary, very scary. And I will help you get through those fears. I have witnessed people literally forget their own names and their date of birth while they're testifying in their own case. It is an extremely stressful situation. But I will be there with you every step of the way to make sure that, first of all, that you show up. Secondly, that you show up prepared. And thirdly, to fight the best case that you can possibly fight in order to get the result that you're looking for. Now, whether you're in court or you have an application with USCIS, the decision makers, the officers, the judges, they're the ones who have the final decision-making authority. So there's no attorney in this country who can guarantee you any result. But the guarantee that we can make is that we're going to prepare you to the best of our ability. We're going to prepare your application to the best of our abilities so that you can walk into a courtroom or walk into an interview with USCIS the best prepared that you have ever been in your life. There's no cutting corners. There's no little white lie that they'll let you get away with. If you lie, if you forget to mention something, if you forget a child that you had from way back when and you don't mention that child in an application, that is a red flag for officials. And if you don't understand the consequences of how you answer all of these free questions that are available online, the questions are free. Your case is made in how you respond to those questions. And if you don't understand the consequences of how you have responded, you can get red flagged in the system. You can be denied legal relief. The decision makers do not play. And I'm asking you to take this matter seriously and to take this video as a call to action. Take action now. Give me a call at my office, mention this video, and you'll have a free initial consultation. And we will do everything we can to figure out whether or not you have any legal relief possible. Our phone number is 956-831-1424. And if you're watching this from another state besides Texas, that's okay, because immigration attorneys practice federal law, federal administrative law, and we're able to work across the country. 956-831-1424. Give us a call today and take your immigration case seriously. Thank you.